Hi, today I'm reviewing the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money, so if you want to help keep the channel independent, check out my products at the Amazon link below. So today is Skincare Sunday, and I definitely had a lot of fun products to choose from. However, CeraVe is a brand I don't give a lot of love to, so I thought I would review this, which I picked up and have been trying out recently. And CeraVe is usually pretty hit or miss with me. You just never know. And I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on it based on my Sarah Score scale. So my first criteria is packaging, and CeraVe has used a jar package for this, which I'm not a huge fan of. It just exposes the ingredients to light and air every time you open it up, and some of the good antioxidants that they've included degrade with exposure to light and air, so it definitely would have been better if they would have used like a squeeze tube. I love that packaging. That's like my favorite. It's so easy to travel with. Some of the dropper bottles they're okay, but they annoy me to travel with, so anyway, so I'm not a huge fan of the packaging. My second criteria is alcohol, and this only contains good fatty alcohols. No drying or denatured alcohols are in this, so that is a very good thing. My third criteria is fragrance, and they've done a nice job. It's fragrance free, so very nice if you have sensitive skin. No worries about that at all, and has no scent. Some products that are fragrance free have kind of an earthy scent, or this has like no scent at all, so nothing wrong with that. My fourth criteria is the manufacturing location, and I'm assuming this is made in the U.S. I reviewed some of their other products, and those are made in the U.S. This does not say where it's made at all, but it's only sold in a few countries right now, so I'm going to go ahead and assume it's the U.S., but if you have any information or know anything different, definitely leave a comment. I sent them an email, so if I hear back from them before I put this video out, I will leave a comment below. My fifth criteria is ease of use, and this is definitely a thicker cream, and they specified it for the night, and I kind of agree with them. It's a little thick to apply during the day. I would recommend after you use your toner, essence, serums, retinol, or anything else you use, I would recommend applying this last because it is very thick, and it does a nice job of layering, so if you put all your other products on and then apply this, it does a nice job layering over them, kind of letting those absorb and protecting your skin from drying out overnight. So it definitely layers well. Definitely recommend the last step of your skincare routine would be this product because it is thicker and it does have a kind of a sealing effect, kind of seal in the good things and not letting the air dry your skin out. So definitely a good use for that. So last step I'd recommend would be this. So they did a nice job. I think they've said that on the package too, but in case you're wondering, with products you want to apply them in order of lightness or almost like liquidity, to the thickest being the last. So if you use a toner, which is almost water, just use that first, an essence, then a serum, and then any thicker things, use those at the end of your routine. So you can see it does a nice job kind of absorbing but sealing in everything else. So very easy to use. No problems with that. It plays well with other products. There are some products that are thicker that sometimes cause pilling of other layers. This doesn't do that. So it plays fair with other products. Plays nicely with them. My sixth criteria is antioxidants, and they've included obviously 3 ceramides, which they use for all of their products. That's why it's named CeraVe, but L'Oreal just bought them about a year ago, so I found that interesting. But so it's got the 3 ceramides. Ceramides are very good for your skin. They help your skin communicate and heal. So good to mix those in. Also, a shea butter, which is good for hydrating. And then they've also included some good peptides in there. So they've done a nice job including some good beneficial ingredients. The jar packaging doesn't do them any favors, but what are you going to do? So definitely good on the antioxidants. My 7th criteria is animal testing, and unfortunately the CeraVe brand is not cruelty-free, so hopefully they'll change that soon. My 8th criteria is performance, and it performs nicely. It does a good job hydrating your skin, sealing your skin, sealing all the good ingredients and products that you've used before it, kind of seals them in and prevents your skin from drying out overnight. I've always been using a thick cream as my last step because I have very dry skin. And especially like in the winter in Minnesota, it can get very dry. So using a thick cream or a balm or things like that as the last step becomes very important. So it definitely does a good job hydrating. In the morning, your skin doesn't feel dry. I just rinse it off. But since I've been using this one specifically, I noticed my skin is even more hydrated than some of the other products I use at the end. So I really like it for that. And then my ninth criteria is the price, and price was kind of all over the place. The average price I found for this, which is the full size, was $13, and the full size is 1.7 ounces. So it's not expensive, but you can pay more. It just depends on where you pick it up at. But I think like Walmart was the cheapest, right around $13, but some were $20. So I don't know. It's all over the place, but $13 to $15 would be average. If you're paying more than that, I would go to check it out at a different location or different store. So, but very affordable. And then my 10th criteria is the it factor. And had they packaged this better, I certainly would have given it the thumbs up for the it factor because it contains a lot of good ingredients. But I'm just not a fan of the cheap jar packaging. It's just not good, especially when they've included some good peptides. Ingredients like that are very prone to kind of degrade with exposure to light and air. So every time you open it up, they lose effectiveness. And then sticking your hands in the jar also, sometimes, no matter how clean your hands are, there can be bacteria and things on them. And that also kind of lessens the effectiveness of the good ingredients. So definitely recommend you can put it in a jar, an airless jar. I've got these on Amazon, so I'm definitely going to be repackaging this after my review into one of my airless jars. So you can check these out, but it's a nice way to maintain your product's efficacy from the first time you use it to the last time you use it. So I didn't put this in before because I guess I could throw it into the airless jar and say, hey, I'm reviewing an $800 cream in it. I don't know. So anyway, something to check out, but had they packaged it better, I definitely would have given them the thumbs up for the it factor. So overall, on the CeraScore scale, they got a 7 out of 10, which is pretty good. The packaging was the biggest issue I had with it. So, but otherwise, the formula and everything is pretty good. So, interesting to find out that L'Oreal owns them now. So, kind of in the end, we might end up seeing like, maybe in 10 years, there'll be like 2 beauty companies, L'Oreal, and then what's the other big one? Dior, or not Dior, Estee Lauder. So, anyway. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that. So anyway, I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to check this out yet or not. And if you have, what your thoughts are. If you liked it, if you hated it, definitely leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Check out the Amazon link below, nobsbeauty.com. And if you want to help the channel, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys.